right? And I said, oh, wait a second, let me just go walk around it. I want to look before you take it away, right? And you cannot go in a deep snow because it's like a mud and snow, like to this level, right? So I wait till car come in on the road, and I start look around, and I see it's perfectly intact. Like it's not only structural damage, even bumper doesn't have any cracks. The front grille of a car radiator it's made of plastic. It's no crack in it, no bend, no crack. It's very easy to, if you go like this, you will crack it with your hand. If you tap it with your elbow, you will damage it. So it means snow was so soft. It works like an airbag. When the car was approached, and it was, believe me, was like 70 kilometers an hour when she out of road, but because of lots of wheel sketches, snow banks, and the car start pushing snow like a plow. So snow, very soft material. It prevents you from being hit very hard. And it stopped right away. So between that tree stump and the car was a packed snow, packed.
And what about the hood?
Hood was good. Like the car was like new. Like I mean, it was a mud on front from dirt and from snow. Some branches was on top, like a debris of tree skin. It's like not clean anymore. But it was physically and mechanically. And we drove away on this car. We drove away. I was steering. So they give us kids and wife, and yeah. So but I saw.
You saw the front of your car smashed. In England we will call it mangled. Okay.
I swear to God, I saw it.
Crumpled.
I know.
You saw this, and you said it to the police. Told you.
And he go like this. When I talk to him, police was like this. Oh yeah. So when we walk around, he go near too, and he go like this. He look like this. I saw his face. He was like me. He was so impressed. So he looked at my car like this, open mouth like this, staring at it. He didn't tell a word, but I understand what he's thinking. He's thinking exactly as I'm thinking. How can I see it if I don't see it now? It is a two ways. Reality was switched, like people said this, the Mandela effect, whatever. It would be very, I tell you, I suggest I didn't bring a camera and I didn't shoot as I look, okay? So if this Mandela effect really happened, which I doubt, it camera would show different way, unless program work with the camera too, I mean. But anyway, I didn't just look at the car and back, okay? I stayed in like 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds, and I observe reflection, I observe this hood, and I'm thinking, oh God, I wish they okay, no bruises, no damage. But the cops already told me when I drive, they okay, don't worry about their health, they will evacuate it, Here in Canada, if they car have, they remove all people anyway, even if it's no big deal. They remove them because the car can explode, gas can leak, so it can be explosion or burn. People can burn inside car. So even if minor accident, but car is out road. But you see, when car was outside, nobody sees the front. It was snow everywhere. You don't see it.
But you saw the bonnet, you saw the bumper. You saw a car that had hit the front in a tree or something, and then the car had not hit the tree in the real world. So everything that you saw was your brain telling you what you were going to see because they had told you that it had hit a tree. So your brain saw all this, and the policeman saw all this. And
policeman saw, and also he listened to how I horrified with this. Like yeah, don't worry, yeah, it's okay. Because I said, oh, it's a wreck, I'm gonna sign it off. And he like, but when we walk around, he walked with me, he opened my mouth, he's staring at this, because I understand he's thinking exactly the same way. But he didn't talk, right? He just looked, he can't believe his eyes. So his reality was switched. Because I clearly remember the hood. I remember reflection of a clear coat of a painting. How can be, I mean, it's
yes, stupid. So reality was not switched.
I
agree. All of the time. All that was different was your perception of reality.
Yeah.
So when you say to yourself, anybody listening to this, that you can't find something, your watch, your keys, anything, and when you say to yourself quietly, you might say it out loud, but if you're on your own, you might say, your inner voice might say, damn it, I can't find whatever. What are you showing, Alexander?
George can't join. He's like, I sent him a link. He can't join, and this is where he is. He wanted to show us the
Oh man,
sunrise in
look
Serbia.
at that. Why could he not join? Is it his connection or what?
No idea. I'll tell him to try again. Keep
Look
going.
at that curve. Wow. Okay. So when you're saying to yourself that I can't find my keys, your brain knows what that means and will play reality to fit with what you're saying to yourself. It really will. So whenever you catch yourself saying that, you have to realize that you've just told your brain to confirm that you cannot find your keys. You have to realize that you've done that, and instead tell your brain to let you find your keys, to let you see your keys. Tell your brain, and it will. You will look around and, there they are. And there will be somewhere where you looked before, but they were not there before. You looked, you didn't see them. If you had, you would not be telling yourself you couldn't see your keys. Okay, and this it's a very small amount of negativity that would tell you, where are my keys? Oh, I can't find them. Boom, there you go. You can't find them now, but there they are. But your brain is obeying you, and this is how it works. And everybody who's looking at the flat Earth with a ball in the sky, that's what they're saying. It's a ball in the sky. No, it isn't. All the globelings, they really think they're on a globe. This is when you told this story first time, Johnny. You were saying that you cannot really argue with globelings who see a curve, even if you put a level, a straight edge, they will see the curve. They really will experience that curve. They're not lying. They really are seeing that, but it's just their suggestion.
Because they don't want to see it. They want to see it. They want to see it. Because let's say if they stop seeing, it breaks all the knowledge before they receive. They will feel stupid. And those people have a little bit more ego and they don't want to feel stupid,
But it's something else. Johnny, it's something else. They know the world. They've lived in this spinning world. They're happy with months and weeks and hours and everything working on this spinning world, okay? And suddenly you say to them, that's not what's happening. And now when you say this to them, they say, wait. I have a pattern in my mind for processing reality on this spinning world. I don't have a pattern for this flatness. What the hell's this? What's the sun? Let's look at the map. This map is false. All of these things, they don't see patterns, so they can't accommodate this new information. But if we show them the patterns, then they can look and then they can start to compare these patterns with their belief of the globe patterns. And then it would be easier for people to move to the flat Earth realistically in terms of their experience of reality. It will be easier for them.
Give them the tools to think their way out of it mentally, to suss it out mentally.
Johnny?
Let them develop the patterns. Let them see the patterns.
Johnny?
Yes.
Where's your friend in Russia?
But now I communicate him with Skype. So he's in Khabarovsk, KHAB.
KHAB.
AROVSK. Khabarovsk. Like a, maybe I should type right in the chat here.
Like Khabarovsk.
Khabarovsk, but they said Khabarovsk. Like all Russian letters start with H. They put K in front. Like my last name, Kozikov, they put KH. I don't know why not just H. Same as Khabarovsk, they put KH. So foreigners tell Khabarovsk. They don't read this H. I have no idea where it came from, but
when the Israelis write, when Israelis or people anglicize Israeli words or Hebrew words like Chanukah, they write CH. Chanukah.
Oh, yeah, that's the Chanukah.
So,
yeah.
Chanukah, CH. Yeah. Hey, Brian.
I fixed it.
All righty.